Okay, so I hope that everybody can catch me on this video. I just got knocked off the other one. So I'm trying to come back and pull people back in to see if you all can, come back on so I can finish giving you the information, because what I'm about to do is get a formula of how they give you your rent amount, is how they calculate your rent amount, the formula that they use to calculate your rent amount. And I hope that there's enough people on here to spread it out and to listen to the video and to teach somebody. So each one reach one, and then that way everybody will know. And I did go off and start talking about some other stuff, and they probably cut me off because of that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we need to talk about as a community and as a village, because if we don't talk about it, somebody else is going to be about it, and we're going to be left out. And knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. As long as you got the knowledge to be able to go do what you need to do, or have a knowledge of what's going on, then you can be better at what you do. Now, there's a lot of programs out here that will help you buy a house. And I do have a couple of realtor friends and realtors that are on my Facebook page or whatever, and I can hook you up with somebody. So if you paying, $800-900 a month in rent, then now is the time for you to start trying to reach out and start thinking about you some housing. Because if you don't think about it, nobody's going to think about it for you. Okay? Because they don't care where you live, long as they lay down at night and they're comfortable in their space. So I know that I don't have, I probably won't get as many people back in as I had in. But let me tell you this. Okay, so the way we calculate the rent is this. So your rent is calculated by your pay multiplied by 30%. Then you want to divide that by 12. Then if they give you thank you everybody for tuning back in, and then they give you the amount of rent you're supposed to pay every month. So that is your income divided by 30% times 12. Then they subtract whatever they're going to give you for utility allowance. Some people that don't have a strong income will get a utility check. But let me tell you about them utility checks. Those utility checks are made to pay your light bill. Okay, if you get a utility check and you're living in based on income housing, you will not receive any help for your light bill and your water bill, because you only have a light bill and a water bill, and they giving you a utility check. Okay, Gary, you want to come in? Gary, please hit me in if you want to come in. I'll invite you in. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so then on top of that, if you get behind on your rent, or when you get that letter 4 months later about the rent that you're supposed to be paying, because they get your, okay, so say April 1st, you turn in an income statement. I'm working. Okay, so they have 30 days to see how much money you're going to make. So it's going to be May 1st before they have a good calculation of what you're going to make in 30 days. So then from May 1st to June 1st is 130 days. And from June 1st to July is another 30 days. So they have up to 60 days to give you your next calculation. So then, and if you have any other changes in between there, it delays that next calculation. Because see, every quarter, like I said in the other video, and please go back and watch it, I have on the same clothes, and it's called EIV. EIV is your gross, your yearly gross, times 30% divided by 12. Karen, you have to divide it by 12. Yes, ma'am. Okay, and then that gives you your base rent, but then they will give you a utility allowance. So they'll subtract some of that off of that monthly amount. Like you might have $110 utility allowance. So if they gave you $110 utility allowance, then what that does is gives you something to pay towards your utilities, but they don't charge you the rent for it. So say like your base rent come up to be $500, and they give you $150 a month utility allowance. So your rent gonna be $350. But what they actually asking you to do is to take that extra $150 that they allowing you for utilities and pay it. Most people that work or got a little income over a certain amount will get don't get a utility check. But some people are below that balance, and they're below 50% below poverty balance, so they will receive a utility check. Don't fool yourself. If you go to work and you get that utility check while you working, they want their money back. They want their money back, and in 3 months, they're going to send you a little letter saying they want their money back. And if you got one of these real good jobs, you making $10, $15 an hour, and you go to work, then for one thing, you probably going to not qualify anymore. Because you got to make under a certain amount. I think it's $2,700 for a family of 3. $27,000, I'm sorry. Under $27,000 for a family of 3 to stay in based on income apartments. So if you making less than that and you in a based on income apartment, then you need to be careful about going to work and not reporting. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Based on income housing now is turning into earned income vouchers. They go through the IRS to check your income every 3 months, and they know if you working or your Social Security card coming up under a job. So you're gonna get that letter, and it probably won't be for 3 more months. So if you working now, you need to kind of calculate. That's why I gave you the formula. Your gross income multiplied by 30%, divided by 12, and that's what your rent gonna be. So while you working, you need to be going ahead and getting that money order for that rent, signing it, and taking it on to the rent office and paying it ahead of time. Because in 3 months, if you lose your job and you come down to that 3-month time and you don't have any rent money, there's not many places in Greenville. We call 10 agencies today. When does this start? It's already started. It's already started. HUD is getting out of the housing. They're stopping the Section 8 vouchers. They're not doing HUD anymore. So, I mean, what day it started, I don't actually know, but I do know it's happening right now because I learned this today. So I just learned about all this stuff today, and I went and done my research because I was like, oh, wow, HUD ain't gonna be doing no more. You ain't got no HUD voucher? Okay, so then when I started talking to people that are actually working in the housing field on an everyday basis, they're telling me, hey, we're not doing that no more. HUD is getting out of housing. Ain't gonna be no more HUD. So you're gonna have to do what you gotta do. So it would be earned income voucher. Meaning that you under a certain level of money that you make and you qualify for this housing. They use the same formula that Section 8 vouchers use and old based on income apartments like Westview and Mountain View that they used. So it is your gross income multiplied by 30%, divided by 12. So if you not paying that money every month when you get paid, because see, in 3 months, you working for 3 months, so you got time to take a little bit out your check every week, which is what you should be doing anyway, so you don't be struggling. There's no such thing as my rent paycheck. Don't do that. Don't do that. The best way to do that is that every time you get paid, you know how much, you add all your bills up, budget all your stuff up. Know how much money you need for your rent, your lights, your car insurance. Know that kind of stuff, because those are the vital things that you need to be able to go back to work, to go back and forth to work, and to have somewhere to live. So you can get on the equal payment plan after 3 months with Duke Power. So you'll know how much your lights is going to be all the time. You budget that out, and you divide it by however time you get paid every month. If you get paid twice a month, then you know you got to, if you making $1,000 and you get paid twice a month, then you need to take whatever money out your first paycheck, put that up. Then when the next one come up, you need to put that part up, and then you, boom, you good. But you also need to, when you start working, you need to pretend you're not working. You need to pretend that you're not working for at least 2 months. Don't go out blowing your, oh, this is my first paycheck. I ain't had a paycheck in 6 months. Well, pretend you ain't going to have a paycheck for another 2 months. Put your paychecks up and only use what you need for transportation and daycare. Oh, daycare. If the father, the ABC voucher. So a lot of people call me about daycare. Okay, so this is how that works. If you got a job and you put the father up for child support, you get the ABC voucher. Those are the requirements. Is that you're working or going to school, I think. And I think they ask you to put the father up for child support. Because guess what? The state don't want to take care of your kids no more. They want the fathers and the mothers to be responsible. And if you let some dude impregnate you, I don't care nothing about his potential. Because that pregnancy is real. His potential is not. The pregnancy is real. The potential is not. So he might have the potential to be an astronaut. But is he going to get up and apply himself and become an astronaut? If he's sitting on the couch playing video games, that man that will leave you and go to work and say, look, baby, I had a good time. You know, we good and everything. I had a good time and I hate to leave you, but I got to go to work. And he get up and go to work and leave you. That's a good man. But that one that will quit a job or give you every excuse or sit on your couch all day playing video games, don't let him get you pregnant. Don't let him get you pregnant. Because the same thing he doing now, he going to be doing then. Because see, you the one pregnant. He ain't pregnant. Y'all having a baby, but y'all ain't having it. You having it. Because in the state of South Carolina, the custodian parent is always the mother, especially if she's unwed. If that man don't put a ring on it, don't put that thing on it. If he ain't ready to put the ring on it, don't put the thing on it. Because he can get that thing anywhere. He can get that anywhere. And don't think that yours is no better than nobody else's. I don't care if you're standing on your head, sliding across the floor, spinning on the ceiling fan, or whatever you doing. Somebody else doing that too. So, I'm sorry. Got all off of housing. Lord Jesus, bless me, Lord. Keep me focused, Lord. Because I'm telling you, it's so much stuff that's going on. Don't tell me what your baby daddy doing if he ain't putting no ring on your finger. Don't tell me what he ain't doing, because at the end of the day, ladies, we are responsible for our bodies. We are responsible for our children. I mean, you know, you see, and then you want to cry that, oh, he left me by myself to do this by myself. What was you doing before he came along? You wanted that baby. You thought that was going to keep him, but it didn't. And now you got to move into a based on income apartment, and he can't be there. Because if you let him in there, you going to get put out too. Then you or your baby ain't going to have nowhere to stay. Really? Really? You willing to jeopardize your child's place to stay? Hey, baby, had to take Kevin. That's fine, baby. Hey, you can always rewatch it. You can always rewatch it. But I just want to say, ladies, you know, and I became a single parent. I got married first. Yes, I got married. I'm going to be transparent with y'all for a minute. So these young ladies don't think that I'm beating up on them and don't know what I'm talking about. Because a lot of times young people think that, you know, as older people are out of style, we outdated and all that stuff right there. Hey, Bianca, I'm glad to see you back, love. Some people think that we out of dated. We don't know what's going on. But let me tell you something. We live the same. We still breathing. We still got to eat. We still got to have a place to stay. We still got to make a living. And we still having babies the same way. Ain't nothing changed about that. Now, they got some new stuff to help you if you having some issues. But the most natural thing to do is to eat, breathe, and breed. Eat, breathe, and breed. Every species of whatever is born with those three automatic things. I understand that. But eating and breathing becomes more important than breeding. You can do that anytime, but it's something to stop all of that. I know you want babies, I know you want kids and this, that, and the other, but do not fall in love with somebody so much that you won't be able to love yourself for the next 18 years because you got a couple of kids you got to take care of. If he aren't willing to make a place for you to live and he can't supply a place for you to live, food for you to eat, take care of them babies, the potential, bump the potential. Bump the potential. I had the potential to be the president, but Barack got my seat. Yeah, but that's all right, because if Michelle run, I'm going to vote for her and I'm going to pretend I'm her sister. So I still get in the White House. But anyway, what I'm saying, I know I get off track sometime, but anyway, I'm having hot flashes, so y'all give me a minute. Let me go get my fan. Yeah, I'll be right back, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. Okay, so I'm back. So my potential to have been the first female or first black woman as a president was a great thing that my people seen in me or whatever. I you know, but what they didn't know is that I was struggling in school. And then I got off track as a teenager, and so guess what? That potential went the hell on out the door. And that's what would happen if you get, girl, let me tell you something. Them babies don't keep no man. I don't care how cute they is. That maternal instinct do not grow in men, in boys, in young men, in boy men. They don't have that. That maternal instinct that oh, you see that little baby, oh, it's so sweet and cuddly and it smells so good. As soon as it poop, he gone. He don't want to. He ain't gonna want to. He ain't gonna want to cook. He ain't gonna want to clean. He ain't gonna want to change no diapers. He ain't gonna want to get up in the middle of the night because he ain't been doing that. He ain't been doing that. He been like stretching back, acting like the big king. Oh yeah. Let me get me some sleep. But then when that baby start hollering, he can't get no sleep. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna get up and go to his mama's house. You ain't even in your own house. You know what I mean? He ain't even in his own house. He in his mama's house or your house. Young ladies, wake up. Do not. No, girl. Look, I like me. I ain't trying to be no president. I'm gonna let them folks right there have that. I'm gonna be the president of me in my company. I ain't finna be no president. Cause see, they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready, Lane. They ain't ready. You know, Obama, he was smooth and suave. You know, he had all the right words and he had a, you know, even kind of temper and stuff. Girl, you know, if they mess with me, I'll be acting up. Girl, they better have some things happen. They think they got Trump up there now. And Trump is acting up. See, I be acting up real bad. They don't even want none of that. See, Obama should have brought the Black Panthers back and all that stuff right there. See, I be. But wait a minute, don't let me say too much. Or at the side chick house. That's another thing. Don't fight the side chick. Leave the side chick alone. She doing you a favor. She doing you a favor. Leave her alone. He wasn't none of yours to start with, boo-boo, because he left one girl and came to you. And then you decided, well, I'm going to hold on to him for life because he got potential. Or I'm going to hold on to him for life because he's so sweet, he's so cute, and all this right here. And your mama already see it, or your daddy already see it. See him making a fool out of you. And not only do he make a fool out of you, he make a fool out your family. Because, see, your family going to be stuck with that baby. Now, his family might put in and help. You know, mama's baby, daddy maybe. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Mama's family going to take care of that baby and try to help with that baby. No matter what, they be trying to scuffle through with you. Baby daddy, mama might do it. She ain't got all that, because see, she didn't see your belly rise. And she ain't your friend. She ain't your friend. She mad at you. She mad at you. I'm gonna be honest with you. She is mad at you. Not because her son got you pregnant. She ain't mad about that because that's her son. She ain't mad because you having a baby. She mad because you another female and you done let this happen. And it wasn't necessary. And then you feel like she obligated to you and she ain't. She probably mad at you and him both. Your mama probably went off too. So his mama ain't had a chance to go off on you, and because you ain't her child, she don't say too much to you. So when you walk up with the baby, she start looking at you like that. So now what you want me to do? Then see your feelings hurt. Your feelings hurt. Let me tell you something. If it ain't got no ring to it, leave it alone, baby. Don't let him ring your bells if he ain't put no ring on your finger. Okay? So now, let me get back to... I just went all off, didn't I? I'm sorry. Everybody know how passionate I am about this stuff. Okay, so I said I was going to have a transparent moment. Okay, so I was married at the age of 15. I had my first baby at 17. I had a second baby at 19. I was divorced by 26, but I had another baby in the meantime. In the state of South Carolina, if you marry somebody and you have a baby outside of that marriage, that baby belongs to the husband. So the husband ends up paying child support. Okay, if you let that happen. Okay, if you don't let it happen, then that means that you have to take responsibility for that child yourself. Okay, so then I became a single parent. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. So don't play. Don't play, okay? So when, let's say some women just don't listen when you tell them something. You right. Heck no, girl, my oldest son's sperm donor family ain't nowhere around, and my son is 15. Young girls need to listen. Well, I surely hope so, but they tell me I'm a little rough and I hurt people's feelings and I'm not all poised. But see, I'm not controlled by DSS. But what will happen is that DSS will be up in your face and you'll be calling me. I hate those situations where I walk up on a young mom and she's got 3 or 4 kids, and I'm not judging you, love, because the babies are here. That's why I started SPIN. That's why I started Single Parents in Need, so I could reach out to younger ladies and try to at least get them past having the baby and having the hurt. These young women are hurt out here. Their heart is hurt because these young men have hurt them. And so when people say we're angry black women, yeah, we some of us are angry. We don't know no other way but be angry because everybody in our family has hurt us. Not everybody in our family, but everybody in our lives that we thought we loved hurt us in some kind of way. Not everybody, but the ones we thought we was in love with. Oh, he's so fine. Oh, he drive a nice car. Is that his mama car? Or is that his car? He make car payments. Okay, so he got almost a $300-400 a month car payment. He got to pay insurance on that new car he's driving in, put gas in it, and then he taking you out to eat, and you think he finna start buying some Pampers? Girl, go sit down. You gonna come out better going ahead and getting plan B the day after and be through with it, okay? Don't do it. Be in love with him 2 or 3 years and see how he making steps towards his potential. Go to college, and when you get to college, don't let them boys fool you. Yeah, they might be a little bit better than the high school guys, but remember, you just a little bit better than the high school girl. Because you at college with them. Now, you can let them fool you out your 4 years in college and get your blue piece of paper if you want to. But see, what they ain't going to happen, they get you pregnant and forget about you because that girl that ain't pregnant after college is going to be his wife. Most of the time, a lot of families will tell their sons, do the right thing. You got that girl pregnant, go on and marry her. People ain't doing that no more because, see, y'all young folks don't believe in marriage. Because y'all are scared of commitment. But when you're making babies, that is a commitment. You just committed your body to somebody for 8-9 years. You just committed your body to somebody for 9 months. Gonna tear your little pretty shape up, girl. All that right there. Shoot, girl, you got it going on. You the best thing on the block. No, you got a shape, girl. All perky, set up high. Got that donkey butt. You drop it like it's hot. Do that clap thing that they be doing. All the boys like you. Got your little weave in. Got your little eyelashes on. In exactly 1 year. You trying to get back out there with them and everybody done disappeared because you got a baby. Yeah, some people tell them they don't want babies. You're right. And if a man tell you he don't want no baby, you better lock it up. You better lock it up. Because if he don't want no baby and you don't want no stretch marks, because babies and stretch marks go hand in hand, ain't no use in talking about what you gonna do. Because ain't no thing you gonna do is go home, have that baby, and hope they let you bring that baby home and that you gonna be able to feed it for the next 18 years. That's what you gonna do. Be bothered with DSS, be bothered with child support, be out there trying to work and go to school and take care of the baby falling off, you know, all that stuff right there. I mean, so I'm just, you know, I do make light of it in some kind of ways, but it's totally serious. And our communities are in an epidemic. Because see, grandmamas ain't staying at home keeping babies no more for free while you go to work. Because they working too. They got things in life that they want. So, you know, I'm just trying to tell y'all something. But anyway, I was on this housing thing. And there should never be an incident where you get put out your house because your baby daddy or your boyfriend lived there. You say you love you. Oh, I love me. I love me. I love me. Yeah. You love you. Yeah. Okay. Well, love you enough to keep you a place to stay. Love that. Love your children enough to keep them a place to stay. Because if that first baby daddy loved you enough, he'd have put you in a house. He'd have put a ring on it. He'd put you in a house. That's called love. Because that means that that man is willing to sacrifice for that good. It's so good, he gonna sacrifice for it. When a man gonna put his coins in what he love, you best believe that. You see men out there, they be watching them cars, girl. They be watching them cars. You be jealous. They be watching them cars so good. Car break down. Oh, snap. The date off. The dress off. Getting your hair done is off. Getting your nails done is off. All of that is off until he get that rim fixed on his car. He just showed you who he loved. Because a real man will put some regular tires on that car until he could afford better. Of course you can share love. He gonna put them regular tires on that car. He not gonna be driving around in no $40,000 car and he trying to get married. He know he got student loans coming up. He know he got to pay rent and all of that. He'll come and get you at your mama's house and put you in a house. He's already preparing to buy a house. And you know what? I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna say this right here, and y'all can take it for what it's worth, and you can be mad at me if you want to. Man getting ready to put a ring on it, and you want a $20,000 wedding? Really? Y'all driving some cars that's smoking. Y'all ain't got no house to move into. Y'all live in an apartment. And you already got a kid or two. And you still want a $15,000 wedding. The wedding don't make you married. The wedding does not make you married. Them pieces of paper with your name on it. That dedication, that commitment, that's what makes you married. Look, call me. I got a notary stamp. I would stamp that marriage license for y'all signing. And I say your little vows for you. You can say your little vows to each other. We could do this at Burger King. It don't matter when you got married. It matters how long your marriage stands the test. It matters how you raise them kids together. It matters that he put you in a house of your own. That he made you a queen. Because see, you can't be see, you got to have a castle to be a queen. You got to have a castle to be a queen. And you got to have a king to be a queen. If you ain't got your own castle, you can't be no queen. He made you a peasant. That's biblical. At that point, you're a peasant. You're a peasant woman. That's what they call the woman. And see, the king would go out and look over his little moat thing, and he'd pick them out. Oh, I want that one right there. And I want that one over there. And I want that one over there. Y'all bring them on in. And he put them in a Harlem. And that's how y'all are letting these men out here treat y'all like y'all are part of a Harlem. Because see, a man is going to treat his queen with care. because his queen is his first line of defense to this world. You got a dude ain't sharing with you. You got a dude that just pay $50 at the courthouse. No. They don't marry you at the courthouse no more, boo-boo. But I'll take your $50. I'm a notary, and I will marry you. The price is really more than that. But, I mean, you know, if you're a young couple and you're a single parent, I'm going to give you a discount because I need you to write them papers. For one thing, it gives your children stability. It gives your life stability. The reason you can't get no further than you is because you always starting over. You always starting over. Oh, well, we broke up. It ain't been but a year. When I have a young mama come down and sit in front of me and she got 3 kids and she pregnant, and I ask, well, what about your new baby daddy? Oh, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. You 9 months pregnant. You 9 weeks pregnant. It didn't work out. Okay. I just have to move on. Okay, so what about your other son, daddy? Well, he did. What about your other son, daddy? He in jail. Okay, what about your other son, daddy? He ain't worth a damn. You picking the wrong man, boo-boo. You let them make a peasant out of you. It's another word for it, but I ain't gonna use that word. You right, queendomship. You have to own that. You have to own that. Don't let no man make no. If you calling him your king, make him make you his queen. Because if you ain't his queen and he's a king, then somebody else gonna be his queen. Don't give away all the goodies before you get that ring. Get that ring on that finger before you get that thing. Let me stop. Okay. So anyway, so that's my preach for tonight. Don't forget, use it. Use what, Kurt? I can't help it. I've been praying about them facial expressions. I really have. But what I'm going to tell you is that they work. Because like I said, I raised five kids, that was in my family or whatever that I had to take care of. And I don't think I had to do a look at them. They knew by the look on my face. And me and my sister has a special connection, so she know exactly what I'm thinking. I can be sitting over on the other side of the church and I can look over the room at her and I be like, she know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can look at my kids and be like, that's that. I know you ain't gonna try me. And that I'm confused as to why you acting like that. And don't let me say, yeah. So them facial expressions, that's just part of me. You got to take out on me with, I try to calm down sometimes, but when I get excited about something or I get passionate about something, and I want us young women to be, women are about to start leading the world because the men done ran off and left us. They're not leading us the way that they should be. So women are having to stand up, and I want them to be the best stander-ups that they can be. I'm depending on that. Because men have messed up the world in so many ways. Now, I ain't saying that all men bad, because I got one of my own. I love him to death. And know your place when you get a king. Know your place. Know that you the queen and he the king. Stop trying to be the king and the queen. Let him be the king. You shouldn't have married him if he was going to be a king. You can say all you want to, but I'm just saying though. But stop letting these young men impregnate you and they don't even know where babies come from. Stop letting these young men impregnate you on principle, or stop letting these young men impregnate you on potential. Because see, that baby ain't going to be no potential. Yeah, leave. Like, yeah, that's that. You better get up out of here, whatever, before you get something. Don't be telling all our secrets, girl. But anyway, you got to take control of your life. Take control of your life. And what my subject was tonight, let me reiterate, it was not about young women getting pregnant and whatever, but don't try to leave home and get pregnant and leave home and expect this boy to be your savior, your knight in shining armor. He's only going to be your knight in shining armor until that baby start crying and you got to go pay them $50-$40 for that little formula, and it ain't going to last but a week. He only going to be your shining armor while he can bring you a burger, because he ain't bringing no Pampers. He going to only be your shining armor while you riding around in your car, because see, you're going to lose your car because you're going to have them daycare bills to pay. And if he riding around in your car, then baby, you got it twisted, because he ought to have his own too. See, two people supposed to come together to make something. But if one person always the one that's guided and giving and doing and going and say, what you getting out of it? What you getting out of it? And don't never be too proud to leave. Because if you too proud to leave, you're going to be too proud to elevate. And sometimes you do make the mistake and go ahead and get pregnant, go ahead and have a baby or whatever, and you move on in life. But don't keep hanging on, because see, you don't want two babies. And if he's sitting on your couch, playing the video game, asking you what's for dinner, where my clothes at, because they need to be clean, and he get up and he leave and you can't go nowhere, so you're going to have a problem with that. So trust me and trust and believe what I'm saying. They know where they came from. They just don't know what to do with them when they get here. Some of them don't know where they came from, like. They just doing some stuff. Expressions be crazy too. That's why I'm glad I help my customers over the phone and not in person. Yeah, I used to work in public customer service, and I've worked behind the phone. I'm more dangerous behind the phone because they can't see my facial expressions. Usually I can keep a straight face when I'm taking care of business, or at least I practice trying to, but my eyes will tell it on you if you don't know how to read me. But yeah, I wouldn't keep letting that man make no peasant out of me if he's not going to make me a queen. If he selected me out of all the girls that he could have had, you think about it for a minute. What does he want with me that he's not getting somewhere else? Am I weak? Am I easy? And stop going with these guys trying to hook them in a month. Give him 30 days. Cause boo-boo, you need to check his age record. You need to check his VD record. You need to make sure he healthy. And you just need to watch him for about 30 days to see which way he go. If he get missing and he ain't attentive, anybody can pretend for 2 weeks. I can pretend to be your best friend for 2 weeks. Yes, I can. You know better than that. My daughter dog in here scratching. I'm sorry, this is so real and true, but it's kind of funny too, not trying to make light of it, serious issue. I know I make light of a lot of things. I mean, I guess that's just part of my delivery, and it is really serious. But it's sometimes it's sad. It's funny and it's sad because you don't know what listen. And then you get to college, and these boys and remember, just like you living off your parents' money, they living off their parents' money. So don't you let them fool you. That ain't their money. That is not their money. So don't get the big head and think because he driving this fine car and he always seem to have enough to eat and he got some little school clothes and he got all his books and this, that, and the other, and he a basketball star. He got potential to go to the NBA. Well, guess what? If he break that ankle, he going to the house and sit on his mama couch. He ain't gonna make it to the NBA. How about that? Oh, he going to the NFL. He's a football player. Okay. So he damaged his hand and can't throw the football. They don't even let him serve water. So where the potential at? But now you got that baby, and his potential ain't buying no Pampers. His potential is not buying any Pampers. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Honey. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's some little signs, some little billboards I see as I drive through Greenville that says don't let it happen to you. And there are so many, I think it's 15 or 16 different birth controls that they're giving you free. And I don't care nothing about these people preaching that, oh, they pumping birth control in the black community and they trying to dispirit our population. Well, how about them not distributing birth control in the black community and you can only work at Burger King because you got a baby and you can't go to work? How about that? How about go and get your education and build a family and a life with somebody that's going to care about you, that ain't going to leave you, that want to build a family? See, a man don't become a man till about 25. He don't know what he wants to about 25. And so he got all this time to dig up what he want to do.
But if he ain't trying to do that, he don't even see his own potential till he get about 20, 25. I mean, yeah, they see it. Oh, yeah, they see what people tell them. Oh, you got potential to go to the NBA. Oh, you got potential to do this. But it seems like they all want to play sports. You got 100,000 football and basketball team for little kids in the community. But it ain't but so many spots in the NBA, and they got a long way to get there. It's only so many spots in the NFL, and it's a long way to get there. Anybody can string some words together. Shoot, I could probably do you a rapper too. Oh, he a rapper. He in the studio. He recording and all that stuff right there. But if he ain't recording them paychecks up in that bank, he just playing. Everybody can go. I just said, yep, rap. I can rap a little bit. Shit, violets are blue, roses are red. Get up out my head, because there's some dangerous things up in there. But anyway, I'm going to put y'all one together for real. But anyway, if he ain't writing them checks, and he ain't writing them checks and writing some business plans and writing some financial plans on how he going to make it from point A to point B, he ain't got no potential, because he ain't even got the potential to pick up a pen on a paper. What he going to teach your children? Can he read? Can he fill out a job application? Do he know how to turn on a computer? Can he drive a forklift? Can he work on a car? Will he cut your mama's grass? Will he take care of the outside of the house and bring that money on the inside of the house so you can be comfortable? Or are you making him comfortable? You working at Wendy's, dealing with these people coming through the window talking junk to you, because I'm one of them. Because if you cut your attitude wrong because you mad because you got that baby at home and that man at home and that man don't want to stay there with that baby, or he out cheating on you, and you say your attitude wrong when I come through the drive-thru, I'm going to tell you, I didn't tell you to have that baby or show up at work today. I didn't call you for no application up here. But you better get your attitude right with me, because I come in there. See, y'all pulled me all off on the wrong way. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Let me call the Lord, because that's what I'm supposed to do when them little things rise up, because that's real right there. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. And I'm going to try to continue to come to you all with, real life topics, real life and raw, because I'm tired of putting Southern sugar on everything. We need to take it bitter and sweet sometimes. But we put too much sugar on life for these kids. We want everything to be right for them and them to always be happy. Well, life ain't going to always make them happy. And you can't always make them happy. Make them happy by preparing them for adulthood. That's what you do. Because, see, they're going to be adults a lot longer than they're going to be children. It's okay to give them little things. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying make their life miserable. But what I am saying is don't set them up while they're kids to be miserable adults, and they be saying, oh, my mama didn't tell me about that. And then you got to start having them talks about responsibility, accountability, capability, potentiality, all that stuff right there. They got to know that as a little child. Hey, you got to raise them as they come, you know. And don't make your children think you got all of this and you ain't got it. Because then when they get 12, 13 years old, they start setting up resentment for you. And they really need you through them teenage years. And you think they done lost their mind, but they ain't lost their mind. You lost your mind when they was young, and now you trying to come back, and they ain't trying to feel it. Because you did that. You put them $100 tennis shoes on their feet and wanted to beat them up because they got them dirty. You the one put them polo shirts on their back, and then when they get 13 and they cost $20 more, you can't afford it. Kids don't need all that, boo-boo. They need some knowledge. Something that's going to help them. Oh, I said I was going to leave that now. Oh, let me go, because I can talk about this all night. This is what I do with Spin. But this is just real life. I tone it down a little bit when you come to my classes, and they're more informational. I will be having a mentor, board member, volunteer, just want to be involved meeting on September the 27th at the Augusta Road Library. Oh, my topic was the new housing thing, which is EIV. HUD is getting rid of housing. They're not doing any more housing. What they're doing is reaching out to private owners to run the apartment complexes. That's why you see one apartment complex that's real nice because the owners care, and you see some that are falling down because they don't care. So and how to calculate your rent, and how not to go get a job and then expect for your rent to change immediately. Your rent not going to change immediately. It's going to take them up to 3 to 4. It could take them up to 3 to 4 months to change your rent. Don't try to be sneaky and go to work and not report it, because EIV means Earned Income Voucher. You know about Earned Income Credit, right? Okay. Y'all know how y'all know about them taxes. So Earned Income Voucher housing is what it is now. And so HUD is taking their hands off of it. So they're not going to be doing any more housing. So if you ain't got a Section 8 voucher, you might not get one. You're going to have to go to each individual. That's why I tell people all the time, you can't just go to the housing authority and fill out for housing. You have to go to each individual complex because they're privately owned and apply. And you have to meet each one of those individual owners' qualifications. They're looking for credit. They're looking for criminals. They're looking for bad landlord references. So you don't got smart with the landlord and tore up their house. Don't expect to get another one. They're not playing out here. If you are in the position where you are paying $800-900 a month and you have a credit score over 540, get in touch with me. And you done been on your job for like a year or two, get in touch with me, because I have some people that'll help you with get into a home, because now that's the going thing. Now there are some communities coming up. They call it affordable housing. Affordable housing means that you make between $30,000 and $80,000 a year. That's affordable housing, and you have to have that amount to move into those houses. You know, so they got some different neighborhoods and stuff that will accommodate you with that, and you can get in touch with me about that as well. But the income-based housing is turning into Earned Income Vouchers, and they will pull your income from your Social Security cards, from your Social Security number. So if you go to work, you got to show your Social Security number, right? Okay, so then they go into that and see what you making for real. All right. So I'm sorry I got off a subject, and I know I lost a lot of people, but it doesn't matter. The message is out there. Go ahead and do a replay, share, like, post, whatever you want to do. Ask questions if you need to. I tried to answer all the posts as I went. This is a moment with Monta, and I'll see you all later. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to do for yourself. Love yourself enough to be by yourself. Yeah. Love yourself to be enough to be by yourself. If you're not the kind of person that you want to spend time with, then you need to spend time with you to make you that kind of person. Put God first. I had a young lady tell me she was going through some things and she didn't know God. She didn't know God. Her mama didn't know God. So I asked her, did she know God? And the only thing that she had to do is accept Him in her life. And I ministered to her right there on her job. So I was just humbled by the opportunity to be able to reach out to a young lady and to give her some advice and to lead her to Christ. Learn to love and serve others. Love people where they are. Don't try to make them what you want them to be. Because as you can see, I'm not everything that everybody wants me to be, because I don't mind taking the mask off and being who I am. And you have to learn how to take the mask off and be who you are. And I'm going to talk about that one night as well. But please play the video back for the young people in your life. And because if you're not serving others, then you can't expect anybody else to serve you. And if you're not loving other people, then you can't expect anyone to love you. And I love all you all, and I'm so glad that you were able to come in and sit with me tonight. Peace, love, and happiness. Good night.